oxides of 16th group. In 16th group, we have oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. These are the elements which are present in 16th group. Now the first element of this group is oxygen. It is most important and highly reactive element. Oxygen can react with almost all elements that are present in this universe. It forms stable compounds with all elements. Now, the elements which are formed due to the reaction with oxygen are called as oxides. The elements which are formed by the reaction of oxygen are said to be oxides. So, while studying the properties of any element, we will study the properties of their oxides. Now, here we are going to study the properties of oxides of 16th group. Of course, oxygen is also belongs to that group. So, the first element is oxygen. It can react with other elements belonging to this group and form oxides. These oxides are of three types: monoxides, dioxides and trioxides. Here, except selenium, all the remaining elements will form monoxides. Selenium cannot form a monoxide. All the remaining elements can form monoxides, but they are not so stable. But the stable oxides of this group are dioxides and trioxides. Dioxides and trioxides. Dioxides are with general formula XO2. That means sulfur can form SO2, selenium is SeO2, tellurium is TeO2, polonium forms PoO2. Here SO2 exists in the form of a gas. SO2 is a gas, whereas SeO2 is a volatile solid. Volatile solid means a solid which can easily converted into a gas. Such solids are said to be volatile solids. Whereas TeO2 and PoO2, polonium dioxide and tellurium dioxide, are non-volatile solids. TeO2 and PoO2 are non-volatile solids. SO2 is a bent structure with two resonating structures like this. Sulfur is the central atom. It forms double bond with one oxygen and single bond with another oxygen. In its another resonating structure, it will be like this, or this will be the resonance hybrid of these two. This bond length is intermediate between double bond and single bond length. It is bend like structure like this. Whereas other solids, since they are solids, they are in polymerized form, chain like structures. For example, structure will be like this. It is a polymeric structure like this. In TeO2 also, in place of Se, you can keep Te or PO like this. The dioxides structure will be like that. Next, come to the third, trioxides. All these elements will form trioxides with general formula XO3. So, the well known trioxide is SO3. It will exist in gaseous state and in solid state also. In gaseous state, the structure of sulfur trioxide is in planar trigonal shape with 3 double bonds with 3 oxygen atoms. This is in gaseous state. But in solid state, it will exist as polymeric chain-like structure or cross-linked sheet-like structure or a cyclic compounds with trimer and tetramer. Trimer and tetramer means 3,3-SO3 molecules will form a cyclic solid. Similarly, 4,4-SO3 molecules will form tetrameric solid, cyclic solid, or it can have chain-like or sheet-like structure also. Let us observe those structures. So, trimer means SO3 thrice. This is one of the solid form. Here 3 sulfur atoms like this. You will have 3 sulfur atoms. Each sulfur atom is connected with 1 oxygen like this, and on each sulfur we have a double bond oxygens, 2 double bond oxygens. This is the structure of SO3 thrice or a trimer. Similarly, a tetramer solid structure is also exist, that is SO3 4 times. Here 4 sulfur atoms, they connected like this. Each sulfur is collected with through oxygen. So 4 sulfur atoms are form a ring like structure like that, and on each sulfur we have 2 double bonded oxygen atoms like this. So this is trimeric structure and this is tetrameric structure. In addition to these structures, sulfur trioxide can also exist in the form of chains or cross-linked sheets. Chain-like structure. In chain-like structure also, sulfur is attached like this. They connected like this. Through oxygens they are connected, and on each sulfur again we have 2 double bonded oxygen atoms, and we have a cross-linked sheets also. That means again this will be connected to another sulfur atom, and this double bond also connected with another sulfur atom. So by that way it can form sheet-like structures also like that. So these are the structures of sulfur trioxide. So remaining trioxide which are in solid state are also form a similar type of structures. In place of sulfur we have to keep selenium trioxide and tellurium for tellurium trioxide and so on.